I don't know how to play this thing. I have no idea how to play this fucking thing. It's okay. It's so cursed. Is there a Nightbot Discord thing? There's supposed to be. The schedule is in there, yeah. I don't know. I just like click the buttons whenever the buttons are supposed to be clicked. The Go Live button. Um I've been practicing piano more. Hopefully that wasn't like super audible or unbearable. Since wait, there has always been like a Nightbot Discord command. What are you saying? Something like that. Anyways, hello, can you hear me? I don't know. I can't tell unless you tell me. What is that? Yeah, so I spent a lot of today just like trying to arrange a particular cover, so I'm in a music kind of mood. It sounds like a sixth or something, but I can't tell, I don't know. Okay, hello. The table is back. I am back. Wait, what is this mouse coming from? Why is VTube Studio capturing cursor? That's very brain dead. I don't know. I hope to one day achieve the level of confidence where I can just do a full stream of like 2 or 3 hours just like playing piano. But unfortunately, like right now I don't really know how to do anything, so... let me turn this off. Okay. We are playing... Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Phoenix poisoned someone at a maid cafe? I think that's what happened last time. We'll see how that goes. How was my day? It was good. I had lunch with a friend. And I worked on arranging a cover. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. It wasn't me! What's occurring? Oh! Oh, on a piano? Wait, that's really impressive. From the beginning of Xenarchon? Oh yeah. Literally... we like salt bayed on someone in or not us. I mean, it's clearly not us, but like someone Phoenix Wright looking ass like what? Like salt bayed into someone's cup and then they died. The chat was not always behind the table. Chat used to be up here. Oh, we're dead. All right, it's been real. Bye. Oh my god, and it's on January 6th too? Oh boy!
The start of a new year always makes me feel like I can take over the whole world.
I bet it does, Maya. Where was I on January 6th? What year was that? 2021? I think I was in Texas.
So, I've decided that our resolution should be Zavari!
Fucking Zavari! Zavari!
Take on the world! What do you think?
Sure, whatever, Maya, but I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake? Explain?
Never! You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game.
Oh! Gumshoe? Gumshoe is here? Hey pal! Yo, what's up? Detective Gumshoe.
Happy New Year, Detective!
Likewise. Now listen up, right? I wanna...
Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation!
Yeah, me too. Alright, pal! You've got some explaining to...
Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective?
Maya, her ability to read the room is abysmal. This is hilarious. A what? Well, here, have this. It's really nothing much, but...
Yay, thanks!
Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat.
Hey, what about Pearl? You haven't forgotten her present, have you?
No, I mean, yes, I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose?
Guess I'm busted. How'd you like my first practical joke of the year?
Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine?
Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced?
Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday? What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you!
Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case.
Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it.
When was that issue from anyway?
December of last year, which I guess makes it last month.
Which makes it old news, you mean?
But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December.
So what do you think this is all about, Nick?
If it wasn't you, pal, then it leaves only one possibility.
No way. You don't mean... A phony Nick?
This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one, too. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I going to do about it?
Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case.
I wonder if Japanifornia is a small town if they know an attorney by name like that? Well, Phoenix Wright has gotta be kinda famous, right? Like, we solved DL6, we solved SL9, I'm so sure that we did something important also, like, in game 2 also. We resolved the Shelly the Killer stuff. We got Matt Ongard found... Oh wait, that wasn't us who got him. Edgeworth got Matt Ongard found... Like, we were there, like, surely he's not, like, some small-time... Even though the game really likes to act like it, but surely in, like, the canon of the universe, we're actually, like... remotely famous now. Also, Alex, thank you for the follow. My fault? How do you figure that?
Because B Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of.
Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves? But I didn't do anything wrong, at least not that I can remember. Okay, so I think I know what's going on here. Mostly because I got spoiled by the wiki a little bit. But like... And also, because in the previous game, they've mentioned that there was like a Phoenix, or not a Phoenix Wright impersonator, but it's like possible to impersonate someone. They mentioned that in like in a previous game, in like sometime during like the past 60 hours of gameplay. So I'm pretty sure that like someone is literally just what, like dressing up like Phoenix, right? Why do you spoil yourself? I didn't do it on purpose. I was literally just looking at like pictures of Phoenix Wright, and then I saw an image that was like Phoenix Wright impersonator or something like that. Oh, also, thank you for gifting a sub to Dormy. Dormy, enjoy your emotes. Amazing. Okay, not that I can remember. You better make this right, pal, now. And that means taking the case back to court, got it?
Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto.
I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned.
I guess that New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year.
One Piece fans when they search Monkey D. Luffy on Wikipedia in 2022. True. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of guy would do that? Oh, wait. Oh, the game also just tells you immediately that it's impersonator. Sure. Okay, I guess I didn't really get spoiled all that hard. Hi, bestie.
So you've still got that badge, I see.
Huh? Well, I'm a lawyer, aren't I?
Yeah, but I guess I just didn't think you'd keep on being one for this long. You have to admit, you've had some close brushes with death because of your job.
I fail to see how being a lawyer is more dangerous than channeling dead people. What's our first move? I guess we go down to the detention center and talk-
Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right?
Hey! Let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me, it was a fake me that did this.
I wonder if he looks exactly like you. You're phony.
Ew? Oh, this is Phoenix backwards. I hope not. And what kind of name for an evil double is Xin-Yo anyways?
Ah, Nick, I've got it!
If you're going to ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer is no.
Loyal sport.
Edgeworth probably is like back in like Germany or whatever. I don't know. Or maybe he's currently doing like Ace Attorney investigations, like game 1 or some shit like that.
Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual, or was it just me?
What do you mean?
I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who's just found out he's going to be a dad or something.
Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange.
Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick.
Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya.
Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you,
then maybe it's because of our new guilty client? Alright, let's go to jail.
This is so nerve-wracking waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty.
Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. Oh! It's... what's her face? Maggie spelled M-A-G-G-E-Y. Bird. They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you?
Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down. Ah, are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird. Ah.
Not the maid uniform, bro. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. How do you remember that? It's because it's the case where Phoenix got conked on the head with a fire extinguisher, and the defendant had really bad eyesight and thought that the gloves were bananas. Because it was ridiculous shit like that that's very memorable. He was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a Oh, sure, very funny. After that 5th-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes?
You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick.
Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now?
I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder.
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life?
At least now the real Mr. Right is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir.
She is so Gumshoe coded. She's like the female version of Gumshoe, but like younger, I think. Yeah. Wait, a waitress at Très Bien? Wait. I can't speak French. Sorry, I'm so sorry at French person in chat. Was found guilty of murder thanks to the phony me. Trez. Help. Actually, don't help, it's okay.
So, how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in the police uniform.
This is a misspell.
I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. They wrote it as... Oh, with a forward accent as opposed to the backwards accent. Bien? Doesn't it mean good? It just means very good, but in French, right? Maybe? Walfus, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders.
I am a VTuber, one of the many VTubers. World Sleep Day raid, so true. Happy World Sleep Day. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, raiders. We are playing Game 3 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the trilogy. And we just got started, and someone is pretending to be us and got her found guilty of murder, which was very uncool of them. But yes, welcome Zoli, Hamflo, Fox, Tato, Potato, Cole. Alright, she enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on.
So, what do you do now?
In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress.
A waitress?
I love how Maya could not tell that the outfit that she was wearing was that of like a maid cafe or like waitress or something like that.
Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely
figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right?
Yeah, you could put it that way.
What happened?
This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Très Bien.
Très Bien! So true. Maya is the average American.
Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee.
Do we have a profile for us?
We don't. And then Salt Bay happened.
My bro got the power reader. I don't know, he's like really analyzing that tablecloth, you know?
One of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed?
Not at all. I'd never even seen the guy before.
Oh.
So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right?
Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele.
So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come?
You tell me, Mr. Wright!
It's Phoenix's dad. Phoenix Wright, but when he went through it.
Ah! Guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, you saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted?
Because no one else saw.
Saw what?
The other man, the one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone.
The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time.
But how's that possible?
I don't know, but nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me.
What a pathetic defense! My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay?
And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket.
What? Bro's got the whole Moomin Rider. So true.
A small bottle of poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. Killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy? How many times do you think they're going to play this? This Phoenix Wright impersonator who did the murder. No, sir. That's what everyone said. But I don't see how they could have missed him. He's low-key mogging. I was the one who took the coffee to the two men. Oh? And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? I like this crossed arm sprite. She's looking very cross. Very angry. Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. So it was a band CD? Maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was the MC Screwdriver. Get serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that? What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... And what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well built like the victim, really. Okay. What are we thinking about people trying to convert every word into cute words like angy, eepy? They're funny if ironic, if not it's cringe and you're lollybaiting. Yeah, I say these words unironically. Usually never. Or like, unless applied to animals, true. If you see like a cat yawning and then you're like, oh, that little kitty is so eepy, like I think that's acceptable. And I think with Angie, it's like a little bit more cringe, but with eepy, if you're like actually just like very tired and like losing brain cells, like, I think like saying eepy is probably acceptable. And it's also like less cringe when it's typed. Hey, this article's about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the... Ain't no way! The way that his face is just so symmetrical, and then you've got like the bags here. You know how Edgeworth looks really uncanny from the front? I think the same is also true of us. This is so sad. Oh, this poor man. I met you in the visitor's room here. You're wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Ugh. Hey, Maggie. Was my evil double a yam here too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. How old is he? Phoenix? Phoenix is like 26. Cause we're 7 years older than Maya. Yeah, Phoenix is 26, I think. Oh, it would have been so cool. Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime. I don't know how to talk like this. Okay, I get the picture, but you've met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? Yeah, did he show badge? Did he show badge, Maggie Bird? If he didn't show badge, you know he's fake. I guess looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little? Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and so the guy was nothing like me then! But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? Yo! Resilient toes! They said sorry for bothering me! They didn't even get the entire message through! That's crazy. She's really gumshoe, but as a girl, literally. How about how about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? When the Phoenix Wright is sus. Everyone had these big question marks on their faces, but it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial? Mr. Wright. Do you think we'll win next time? Sir? My life has been a full course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the ninth floor of my apartment building. What is this sudden Maggie Bird lore? Also, this is horrifying. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. Bitch, that was your second time of being accused for murder. You got a good lawyer the first time? What are you saying? That's like... And now you've got a good lawyer, a real lawyer again for like the retrial. That's what, like 2 out of 3? That's passing, I think. But I will survive because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. Okay, sure. And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Ah! Seeing Elf is really gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it would be a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him, don't you worry. We'll get Sin Elf for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Toy is then. Right, right, the restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. All right, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food. That badge. Oh wait, this is Maggie. That badge. Is it real? Of course it's real. That's what they all say, but I've been duped before. Give it to me for a sec. Ah. Oh, it's not a gold medal. She bit into it. And I left a few teeth marks too. I can see that. I just wish I could remember if that means it's real or fake. I said it was real! Damn, this badge has been through a lot. Wait, the blue badger got a girlfriend? Hang on. What the fuck? What's this pink one doing here? Imagine like we go and then we go and get more of like let me see if I can find what is that I am looking for. Just fucking over and over again on loop. Oh, was that really loud? I'm sorry.
But that fucking music with that one video over and over again. It was clipping and the noise gate was battling it. Okay, I will keep that in mind for next time.
It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. He's got it so easy leaving everyone else to do the work.
No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case.
Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh?
After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. Okay, I mean, I did that already, so I guess we're going to Très bien. Oh, it is so pink. Wait, it's open? Cause like fermé means closed, right? And if the closed sign is facing us, then doesn't that mean that it's open? The cook's portrait, I can't. Yeah, it's crazy here.
Wow, look at this place.
Look? More like smell. What is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Danganronpa 2 chef. True! Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. Yeah, me neither, Maya.
No one's coming to see us. Maybe there's no one here.
Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant and it's open for business. It is open! Bestie, there's a crime scene like right over there. Hello? Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here.
Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want.
Yeah, I suppose we can. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. This must be the table where the murder occurred. Nah, no way.
I guess so, with all this police tape around it.
And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya?
Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know.
Then why can I picture you doing just that? Maya's the type to get propagandized by seeing one Facebook post. Real. Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there.
Really? Cool, I love snow. Let me see. Huh? It's not white. It's not even snowing.
Caught you. I was only kidding, Maya.
Nick. There are lies that are okay to tell, and lies that definitely aren't.
All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. You can't get over Maya's mouth when she gets surprised. Like, why is she like that? We'll never know. This table's set nicely. It just needs a customer.
What do you think this flower is, Nick?
Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower, I don't think.
Duh, even I could have told you that.
Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dang that, but I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Or a florist. The restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or left. Thanks, Phoenix.
Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money.
You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way.
Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here.
I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally.
Let's see, a bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and look, fine bone china cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya, this is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. Phoenix been spending some time with Miles Edgeworth, huh? It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. That's called foreshadowing, and it's not even subtle. And also, one of you guys spoiled me about Maya wearing, or not, yeah, about Maya being in a maid costume, I think. Huh? There's something stuffed in behind the rack? Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber and... Oh, this is Maya. MC Bomber and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000 maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. It's not spoiling when it's in the art when you open the... I guess that's true. Hanami, hope you're doing well. It's the name of the band, right? This paper, it's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning. What? Oh wow, Tormi, you're right. Her mouth really just escapes her chin. That's crazy. A paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. Fashion magazines. Okay, and then we found it. Okay. It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. It probably says open or closed. It must be one or the other, but I don't know which since I don't know Jock? About French. I'm pretty sure that this one is closed, so this store is open right now. Okay. I guess that means we go here, and then we go here. Oh, a sports paper! Let's see. Did Guts and Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry Maggie, that paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gutson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Toy Bien. Really? Wait, this is Maggie, fuck. Really? That's strange. Toy Bien doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind. Anyway. What I want you to take a look at is the scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir! MC Bomber! That was the name that was written on the CD. Just as I thought. I guess it wasn't MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So, that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Crane or the Spirit Song or even Maya's theme. Okay. Okay, Maya. So, if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right. So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? Alright, bye. Nope. Actually... Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute. That's the blue badger. It was my idea, I made it, and now it's the national symbol of the police force. The detective missed. Yeah, it was Gumshoe. Real and true. So, what's with the pink one? It's
New, right?
She's not an it, Nick. She's a she. Right, Chief?
Yup. Meet the pink badger.
So one's called Blue and the other's called Pink, but they're both called Badger?
You got it. They're married.
Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem to be cuffed together, Chief.
Oh my god! Oh, I didn't even notice that! Oh boy! You got it! That's marriage for you! Whoa, a mascot that's deeper than the deepest of oceans! Please clip that. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? The mask turned up at the bank. What's he doing? Yeah. Yeah, sounds about right, actually. Hands up, you scalawags. You're under arrest. Hey, that's our job. Looks like Ron Delight's opted for a new career. Quit serving the net, Chief. Sorry, I was just, Things feel pretty tense in here. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Don't die running a red light, die the old-fashioned way of old age. We have a winner. Inject a bit of humor, that's the key. You must be coming up with slogans for a safety campaign, I guess. I think don't die in a car accident, die of old age is like kind of a banger. I mean, it's nothing in comparison to like Click It or Ticket, but like it's okay. Detective desks, there's computers, they don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Sure. Is that it? Okay, goodbye. Something better be happening at Toy Bien, otherwise I'm gonna scream and cry. Okay, good. I guess this is where Phoenix was on January 6th. Oh la la! Bonjour! Welcome to La Toy Bien.
Oh, hello?
What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. I don't know how to explain it, but this person is giving Tamaki Suo from Oran High School Host Club. And you guys, knowing all your personalities, you probably have not seen that show, but just believe me. Those arms though, true. Oh, okay. How are we saying these words? Bienvenue. Welcome to my petit restaurante. Honestly, if he like talks with French words, that's literally the accent that I'm giving him.
Huh? Bean Avenue? B Avenue? Oh no, my petit choulipe. Huh? Me?
Look at this face! Like a kitten rejected by its own mothers. You're fatigued, no? Alors, you need this! An aromatic bath oil melange à la neroli and la rose. My personal recommendation. That's all I got. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I have no idea what's going on.
You think I need what?
Oui, oui, just add a couple of drops of this mixture to la basse water and voila. It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastique.
Really?
And voilà, monsieur. Wait, shouldn't it be... Wait, I thought la was a feminine word. This is wrong, right? Shouldn't it be like le? You think the joke is that he's fake French and it's really bad? Oh, okay. Sorry, my knowledge of French is like pretty non-existent, so you just portray someone trying their hardest to speak French. Oh, okay, I got that. Okay. Who? Me? Look at that face. Like a puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, no? Oui, monsieur. I recommend this. Oil of bergamot. Fuck me. Bergamot. And maybe a hint of oui. I will add la peppermint and la clarissage for a fragrance exceptional. This is so over. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Alors, if you will be seated, I will bring you a special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. What is this word? My bien sûr. I know this already, monsieur. You are la Phoenix Wright, no? Yes? You know me? My oui. I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. This is so devastating. Rad, I hope you're doing so well. I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious Sin Elf. It looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already? I wonder what sort of impressions Sin Elf's been leaving on people, don't you? Fun fact, this is not the cringiest character in this case. Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am John Armstrong. I literally don't know how to say this. Help. Well, bonjour, monsieur. Did you know that I am a lawyer? Please, monsieur. There's no need to show me that. You are more Phoenix Wright, the best defense attorney in town. Wait, I can't give him like Francisca Von Karma accent. We need to figure something out here. Enchanté? This is so Jover. Is he flirting with me? He's doing something. I think I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong impression of me. The last time we met, did I show you this badge? Oui, you flashed it to everyone in the restaurant. Oh, never mind. Fake Phoenix Wright actually has her one personality trait down pat. Looks like Sin Elf is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick. That's wonderful phrasing, Maya. That's wonderful phrasing. We found this sports paper in the- wait, what happened to our Magatama? It's not in there? We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here. One of my customers must have left it behind. Do you have any idea which customer it was? The only ideas I have, mademoiselle. Fuck me. Mademoiselle. I save for my kitchen. I'm not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how you say, lacking perhaps. Pronunciation is killing me. I'm tired. I'm so devastated right now. Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job.
You're very cool though. Oui, oui, oui. So handsome. Wow, I just wondered just how bad the defense could have been.
I can't speak French without making puking sounds. Yeah, I feel like I'm like a hair away from just like ugh. This is so devastating.
Every time you opened your mouth, the old
this is the whole courthouse, right?
the old courthouse stirred.
Hi Avery. Oh my gosh. Hello, it's been a while. Hope you're doing so well. Oh man, that's something I don't want to imagine. The eyes sparkling are that's insane. What happened to our Magatama? Where did it go? Where did it go? It was in the inventory earlier today, was it not? Are there no psyche locks in this case? This is what the game is if that motherfucker appears again, I'm gonna be really angry. I'm just telling you right now.
So, what does très bien mean? I know.
That means 3, right?
No, no, no. Très bien is français. In English, you would say very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. L'atmosphère is très bien et la cuisine is très bien.
If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? It's not. I think I'm going to choose to believe that like the way that they did this like text, the font that they used or something just does not allow for like accent that faces the other way. Not Dorothy's case this time around. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
My cuisine is not full. Some people they do not appreciate la hot.
I would pronounce this as hot, but I don't know. Cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine.
And I have lost Maggie. I do not have enough hands.
So you're running this place on your own now?
Oui. For a moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh ma.
Please don't eyeball me while you say that.
I am a chef. I am a manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist. A roaming what?
That was English that time, Maya. That was English that time.
A practitioner. Practitioner de aromatherapy. La art of soothing la soul with the delicate full aromas.
Hi Sam, it is a Pokemon move, so true. Delicate? The smile coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. So... could you tell me what you know about the incident?
Again, it makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened.
Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. You made an Osu map from an album called La Naturaleza Esconda? What is out of view? So like hidden nature or something like that, and 2 Chilean people told you that it felt very incorrect, that it was supposed to be Naturaleza Escondida. Sure, whatever. That makes... I mean, I don't know anything about Spanish, like, to that extent, so... Oh, wait, so I think... yours means that, like, the nature hides, right? As opposed to the nature that is hidden. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Yours means, like... It's like the subjunctive of like if your nature hides or something like that. It's like not even present tense. That's devastating. Okay, it's been about a month. So it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was in here for coffee suddenly became ill because of the poison in his coffee. That is not truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was already... Oh, I'm not redoing that word. Slumped in his chair.
He was dead?
Mon Dieu. Mon Dieu. Wait, that means my god, right? Mon Dieu. D-I-E-U. Do? Oui? He was dead?
Maggie had passed out also. And the man who died, was he alone?
Oui, monsieur.
All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but... I see. The police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing.
Old man? What? Wait, this is Phoenix. Old man? What old man? So who is this old man that you mentioned? At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here.
What? Someone else saw it?
My oui. As usual, he came alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at la victim's table.
But Maggie swears there were 2 people.
My mademoiselle, the lawyer, he could not prove his nom. About the lawyer, that was me, I suppose. My bien sûr. Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. I literally can't translate. Translate.google.com. MAISVIENSUR. Okay, that means but of course. Okay.
Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up?
Okay, so we're coping. Is there anything else to examine? Now that he's here, will investigating this be any different? No? Oh, it was this. This is awful. Move. We're going back to jail. Nope. We're not going back to jail. Criminal affairs? Nope. What am I missing? Can I present Maya? Like, I'll just give you Maya and you can put her in a maid costume and we can just get it over with. I literally don't know what we could do. Oh, wait, we can go back to our office and then see if anything happens when we're in our office. I guess we'll do that. Fuck it. How's our plant doing? Charlie, a quite decorative plant. He's sort of a keepsake, something to remember Mia by.
Sure, the office is a mess, but I never forget to water this little fella.
Okay. Save me? I literally don't know what to do. Save me. Okay, oh, so we met the owner, Mr. Armstrong. He's, how can I put this? Pretty unique, huh?
He has a really intense aura as a chef and a person.
Yeah, he has a pretty intense aroma, too.
So, did Mr. Armstrong really not see the killer?
Apparently not.
Well, he's in the kitchen all the time, so I guess it's possible that he didn't.
What do you think about Gumshoe?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe. He really looked out for me when I was on the force.
Have you seen him recently?
Nope, he's never been to the restaurant. Guess he's not a fan of French cuisine, huh?
It's more like he doesn't have the money to go to restaurants.
He's an instant noodle type of guy after all.
Yep, he prefers the simple things in life.
Or he's just simply too poor to afford anything else? Ugh.
Maggie. Oh no, the fucking French accent comes back.
Was a policewoman once. Ne sais pas?
Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control.
Oui, she was a suspect in a murder investigation, no? Oh, you know about that? That is why I gave her la perfume for la happiness. Happiness perfume? Oui, blended from Bemago like I've given to before.
But she's been arrested again. Oh, this is Phoenix. But she's been arrested again and found guilty this time?
This is true. Our natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong.
Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work.
I am not surprised she was left prime suspect after something like that took place before my very eyes.
Something like what? What's this guy talking about?
Does this mean Maggie did have a motive?
Gotta ask this guy for more info stat. Okay, poggers, saved by the profiles tab. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen?
Oh, oui. I suppose you could say so.
So what happened?
No, it was nothing. Look, Maggie said she didn't even know the guy, but she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive.
Oui, it is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant.
So please, tell us anything you know.
Two, please. Psyche locks.
No way! What are we gonna do, Nick?
The Magatama is deadass not in my inventory.
We'll just have to remove.
What the?
Oh, what's wrong?
The Magatama, it's gone.
Huh?
I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. I'm sorry, I went by that one too quickly.
What?
But I could see the Psyche locks. Maybe that means the Magatama is nearby? Mr. Armstrong? Could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting, was anyone else sitting there?
That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves.
Huh?
Him? The old man spends all his time dans la park. I'm assuming that's in the park. La park? Oh, a park. What park's that? Behind la restaurant. It is called Vitamin Square. Thank you. Je vous en prie, my dear. I don't. What does that mean? JEVOUSENPRIE. You're welcome. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square now, Nick. Wait, where the fuck is my Magatama? Did he like take it or something? Did he take it when he gave me the bottle of perfume? I don't understand. Oh my god. Oh, that's actually super adorable. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick. That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy-looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for pigeons. Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. He's not throwing seeds at them. He's throwing fucking like natto at them. Ugh, my grumpiness threat level just has been raised to red. Excuse me, sir. Could I just ask you about the... Sir? Here you go, boy. How does some pigeon feed sound to you? This wasn't exactly what I was hoping to get out of this guy. One old bag wasn't enough for... True! Excuse me? Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes! I need this man to have more dialogue so I can... What's the word that I'm looking for? I can develop a voice for him. You love that old people in this game are presented as petty, grumpy, and miserable people? I don't know. Like, Gumshoe's... Not Gumshoe. The judge is probably pretty old, right? But like, he's not petty or grumpy or miserable. He's just got dementia, probably. His front face, this is like not really what I expected him to look like. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at them. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this! Oh, yeah. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird? I don't know any Maggie Bird. Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Toyvian. Ha! It's a disgrace, I tell you. An utter disgrace. A disgrace? An innocent young girl revealing herself like that. I'm drafting a paragraph in my head. Let's see if the next line of dialogue makes me delete it. Reveal? You mean her uniform? The youth of today, they don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you, not 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty? I mean, I don't think the maid costume is a good look. Or like the poofy skirt and apron, like I don't think it looks good. I think like, actually it probably looks okay, but the orange is not a good look. Like I agree that it doesn't look good, but like,
This is like men and then like tea emoji for me.
What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. Your problem is you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts.
I think if this were like actually properly localized to America, he'd be talking about traditional family values. Instead of like whatever the Bushido line was.
Do you go to Toy Bien a lot? Huh, that miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage they serve in there is not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice? Toy Bien is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks.
Okay, I'm confused. Like, the localization is supposed to localize it to America. Like, if, like, this man is bringing up, like, tempura and stuff. Like, so we're assuming that Americans know what tempura is? Like, how come Maya is talking about, like, burgers and hot dogs? Like, what the fuck is a samurai dog? We have samurai dog, but we don't have... like, what? What about those shameless girls?
You mean the waitresses?
You can see all the way up to their... Yes, the waitresses! That was not the sprite we like to see. That was absolutely not the sprite we like to see. They're practically naked. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. Ah, it's a miserable excuse for a restaurant. That place miserable. He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Très bien regular.
Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there?
Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Haha, take that. He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a Psyche Lock or two. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh?
Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. You'd better find it or else.
If Pearl ever gets wind of this, I'm going to be in a world of pain. Okay.
Hey, look, pigeons!
Yeah, and heaps of them too.
Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace?
Nope, that's doves. That's a dove, not a pigeon.
Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it?
You're overthinking this one by just a smidge, Maya.
I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe.
Really? You?
Sure, finding iron filings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do.
Iron file? Wow, that's too exciting for words.
It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then.
So, did you manage to get all the iron?
No, I never did. I think I came close, though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron filings I found way back when. You want them?
No.
This place is so fruity.
That's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites.
And that apple slide is perfect for you.
And what is so perfect about it?
Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on. Woo!
No way! I'd get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that.
Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try too. Oh, there's a magazine here.
It's a magazine full of job listings.
You disgusting rogue picking up something someone else threw away?
Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job?
That's none of your business. Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back! Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Get owned, old man. Phoenix is 5'9". Wait, how tall is Edgeworth? I have a friend who's 5'8", who I'm casting as Phoenix Wright in my if I ever do anything Ace Attorney related that requires like a camera. Hey, that's mine. Yep, for my quartet. Looking at this orange reminds me of what? They're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter. Wait, if Edgeworth is 5'10", that's perfect because I'm 5'9" and he's 5'8", so I guess I could be Edgeworth poggers. You can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed, you know. You don't have to tell me twice. Is that all? Genuinely can't wait for it. Yeah, I added all of the Ace Attorney music that exists into a playlist, and I have started pruning. Like, there are some tracks, like this one, that are not bangers. Probably gonna get it in 2026? 2026 is generous, actually. Okay, nope. Okay, what do you think about him? Okay, nope, nope. Her? What, this bitch? What do you think about Godot? We're leaving. Ugh, bro. Oh, we got new evidence. What the fuck is this? Mademoiselle? Yeah? Are you looking for a job? What? No, I was just... Let me see. Your style is un peu different, but you have a good face. Different? Felicitas. Felicitations. You have passed, I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick, help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both. Okay. Well, Maya's gone. Oh, Maggie's not here either. Maggie's in questioning. I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back later. Okay, well, we'll come back later. Police station! Criminal Affairs Department. Yeah, Gumshoe! Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. Why? Why? Oh, he was really nice to her while she worked for the cops. Like, what's your deal? What's your angle? She's 9 years young. She's 9 years younger than you. He has a crush? I mean, they're both adults, so like, it's acceptable. But also... Damn, as someone who's Maggie's age, approximately, I'm a little uncomfortable with that. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. Gumshoe's really fired up about this. You thought it was obvious in the- I don't- not really. I don't know, I was more focused on the fact that like her boyfriend just died, or fiance or whoever. Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court's in at 10 AM tomorrow. Godot's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh, him. Now, listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again, yeah? I'll
I'll make sure you get locked up for good for it. I'll make sure you get locked up good for it. Got it? Thanks, Gumshoe. So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yep. Back when she was on the police force. You were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yep, I kept a close eye. I mean, not too close, you know. When she just joined the police force, he mentored her? I feel like there's an HR violation in here somewhere. But, you know, it's okay because we love Gumshoe. But also... Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? I was just there. It wasn't anything like, look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. That's the problem. That's the problem. She doesn't work for him anymore. Yeah, that's true. It's not like anything has happened in the past. If you were still working, it would be a major problem. But, like, I think now, like, reading this is kind of just a bad feeling. Like, I know it's okay. Like, it is totally okay, but, like, my stomach is a little bit, like, about it all. But that was it. Nothing happened. Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. Ah, that's it. Her big old Gumshoe has a little old crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. Hello, friends. Miles Edgeworth? Francisca von Karma? Move aside. The biggest tsundere of Ace Attorney has just arrived. I don't like her or anything. Baka. Like, yeah. I was, Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret, got it? He shouts to the entire office. Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You'd have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. So, I was wondering... Could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Elg. My man's name is a palindrome. He was a computer programmer. I see, a programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. Programmer and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding! What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I've been busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look through it yourself, okay? What could the motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, yeah, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound too good for us, huh? Kana! Thank you so much for the raid! You're playing the Final Fantasy remake? Oh my gosh. That's so exciting. Wait, is that the first one? Not the one that came out recently? That's not Rebirth, right? Okay. I hope that was so much fun. Yes, the first one? Oh my gosh. Amazing. I haven't played either of them, but I have been privy to glancing over at my TV once in a while and seeing Final Fantasy on the TV screen. Apparently in the new game there is a TCG. So that's cool. But yeah, Kanade, I hope you had so much fun and thank you so much for the raid. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes. She was a good cop.
That's not exactly complimentary, you know. Oh, Phoenix said a cab, but like not with his whole chest, just in his head, but he still said it. Good Chaplain, hello. So, what do you think really happened? Shexu, thank you for the follow. And how contradictory is her testimony? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone, even the chef. Then there's that CD. CD? Oh, yeah, she did mention something. Saying the word CD activated SIRI on my iPhone. Please go away. She did mention something about a CD. Yep. But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front of his hoodie. What? A radio? He didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Trebian didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Well, that's cool. Do you... The job one? You'll be lurking? Okay, yeah, no, definitely. Like, oh my gosh, if you need to go, like, go sleep or whatever you need. The chef of Trebian, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of toxins! And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? Oh, this is us. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know? There's something about that guy. I can't tell if this is... the joke is that this is red because Gumshoe is unwoke. Or maybe very woke, who knows? Huh? You can't stop thinking about him? Not like that, pal! Give me a break, he's not my type. Gumshoe is bi, confirmed? I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. What's that, a sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Trebian. It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here. Yeah, you missed this during your investigation of the place, my guy. And take a look at this. See the writing here? MC Bomber. Hey! What is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. Ah, it's no good. I can't remember. And he goes back to being the Gumshoe we all know and love. Hey, pal. I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting... That's so true and based. I literally was like, oh, he MC Bomber, but that's... Thank you. Having connections with the police is kind of cool. Handwriting, huh? It'd be good to know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. His little laugh is kind of cute, though. Alright, what do you think about the magazine clipping? I wasn't at the trial myself, but I asked this one detective I know how your defense was. And what did he say? He started off by saying, I'm at a complete loss for words. But he must have found some quick some quick because he went on about how he must have found some quick, like some words quick, because he went on about how bad you were for an hour. But he said you sucked so much it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty. Yeah, wow, the spiky-headed Phoenix Wright impersonator who is also the murderer actually was pretending to be us and trying to get wow! It looks like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty? So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Trebian? It's kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kind of unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know? You know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Trebian and investigate the place yourself. And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Great. Thanks, Gumshoe. That's so helpful. Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef in Trebian, then report back to Gumshoe. Thanks, bro. Maggie's not here. Alright, guys. I think we know. I think we know what's gonna happen here. The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Oh, what the fuck? That is not what I expected. What happened to you, like Kaguya Shinomiya? She got a head injury. That's tragic. I can fix her. Oh, hello? Who was that just now? A customer? She had a sort of dark aura about her. This is Maya, isn't it? Ah, welcome! B Avenue! Wow, what a cute voice. It's fine, it's fine. Wow. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Child. No, she's 19 now. She's 19 now. She's 19. Okay? I'm not saying that she's legal or anything because they met when she was 17 and that makes it really bad. But like, you know, she's a whole ass adult. It's fine. It's not child labor. She can get employment if she so chooses. But the red clashing with the orange is god awful. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya! Well, how do I look? No. It's really the orange. Like, it really is just the orange. If the dress were blue, or even green. Ace's red beads on his orange hat don't clash. They kinda do. I'm so sorry to say it. They do a little bit, but it's cute because they're like Dadon's beads. Maybe. Oh, and the purple thing in her hair also. It just gets worse. It just gets worse. It gets worse. It's so bad. It's just, this is so awful. They're meant to be a very pink restaurant. True. The pink combined with the orange, combined with the red, combined with this purple is not doing it for me. I mean, this is also coming from someone who just like yaps, right? Like, I don't know anything about like colors. Like, my character is fucking like red, gray, and brown, and like white. So like, you know, it's not like I know what I'm talking about. Like for like full disclosure, right? But like, this ain't it. Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. What? Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. And who was that woman I just saw? Oh, since you're here, you might as well have something to eat.
I am kind of hungry, actually. My character gives Noah vibes? What does that mean? Like, cynical? What the fuck is happening? Like 50s detective? Oh, interesting. I don't think it's really supposed to be like that. No, I literally do not know the genre. I'm so sorry. About this.
Sorry, Nick. I'm a waitress now. I've got a pile of work waiting for little me.
Homie can't even appreciate an attorney's badge because she's a waitress now. This is so devastating. Oh, yeah. So how do you like your new job, Maya?
I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register.
I thought he was your first customer. What work? I mean, she probably did like mock training in like the 20 minutes that we left her.
Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come.
Forget about the ultra cute waitress.
Why did I say it like that?
Check out my give me a tip smile.
Without her purple outfit, I just noticed how bad her eye color is. It's not bad, it's just gray, right? It just blends in. Yeah. A little. But I think if her eyes were like any like like on the black to white spectrum color, like black, gray, white, you know? Like it would be a little rough.
Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says.
How much is it?
It's the twin tea set, so it's $20 of course.
The twin tea set? I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. Okay, we gotta remember that this is like 2018. Wait. Yeah, those are like kind of city prices. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
What? But you can't- come on, Nick! It's not every day I get to be a waitress! I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register.
How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy.
Yeah, right. Maybe later.
About the lunch?
Oh, a fine choice, sir.
No,
Kitchen! A lunch special, please! With all the extras. Drink, side, salad, dessert, and gift.
I don't need any of that!
Just a moment, please, sir.
Maya's really getting into this. So how much is the set lunch then? $20, huh? But with the drink, side, salad, and dessert, it's $45? Oh my god.
Hey, wait a sec. Maya? Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe fortified lunch set.
Whoa.
A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit!
Thanks?
Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already.
Lobster, huh? For all that in this economy, that's not bad. Pre-COVID, that's pretty bad. Alright, down the hatch it goes.
Well?
Are you hungry, Maya?
I'm starving.
Here, it's yours.
Really?
Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you'd better polish off that plate.
I just remembered. I've got to clean the toilets.
Hey. You can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Inflation was that bad over the last, like, 6 years. That's crazy. Costs $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. Yeah, I feel like this is one of those restaurants that you would see on Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. Like, easily.
Like, it's got the atmosphere, it's got the owner or chef or whatever with like the huge personality, it's got the garbage ass food. Amazing. Amazing. 100% this would be a Kitchen Nightmares episode. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? Kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Huh. Now what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets? In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Hey, wait up, Maya. What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Weren't you gonna show me around? There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face. I better conduct the search in the kitchen myself. Okay. Kitchen Nightmares is like the one show you can always count on being in whichever hotel in whichever country you visit. Yep, it's always on YouTube also. Oh, there's my Magatama. Why is that there? Wow, that's a lot of perfume. That's sus. This place is very dirty. Did that, like, black-haired girl with the head wound, like, steal my Magatama or something when I was, like, not looking? And here it is, the famous Toyman kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we'd better search quickly. Chop chop. Give me this. Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that? Isn't that used in Chinese food? Yes. Ah, look! Right there on the counter. My Magatama, what's it doing there? What indeed? Okay. That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. This case has so many memorable things, yet it's the most forgettable one in the trilogy for you. You forget it exists half the time. Really? Interesting. I feel like... The third case in game 1 is pretty forgettable, I think. It must be the lobster and okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe what you ate is the only French dish I know the name of. What was it? The Steel Samurai. Like, it was actually self-defense with like the D. Vasquez and like the mafia boss and all that stuff. You thought it was the second? No, the second one was Mia dying. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest. Oh wait, this is Phoenix. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something? Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder? Hey Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look at how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? Definitely the poison. Definitely the poison. Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature. Not exactly a Pulitzer Prize material, is it? It looks like a collection of poems he's written. I thought his name was Gene. Poems? Cool, read one out. And say it in your best French accent with intensity, okay? Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps. The two of them, like actors from a film, the coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings, over too soon on that sad Sunday morning, the foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you, I must. Huh? That's it? Yep, that's the poem for you. That sounds kinda ominous. What are these lace curtains for? I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those.
How do you respond to something like that? That was one of the sentences of all time. Thank you so much, Maya. Anything else to investigate? I guess not. What? I'm looking up a guide of where to go next. Oh wait, no. We got our Magatama back, so we can go talk to the boomer. The boomer is not here. But there's a scooter instead? Yo, that looks like... Yo, what the... That is dented as hell. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat, and I still have some unanswered questions for him. Maya's driving test, so true. Alright, a scooter, huh? Who'd leave it in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been in an accident, it's totally wrecked. True. The dreaded bird.mp3 sound. So true. Okay, this kind of slaps. It's him. Just remember, the judge thought that this was you. Okay, I'm bored of this music now, actually, but... Yeah, this is... We've got a tiger biting a dragon. It's fine. Hey! What do you think you's doing with my bike? No, I would just go... I'm afraid. I'm concerned. Oh my god, the way that, like, his eyes turn completely black when he nods his head. You's been messing with my new ride? Is that what you's been doing? New ride? Is that some kind of old... Oh, you's gonna pay for this! It wasn't me. I was just passing by. Hey! Then who's the one that covered my saddle in crap, huh? Oh, he's gonna pay. You catch my drift? No, wait a sec. I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't have done it. Wise guy, eh? I had to beat you so hard it'll feel like you were smooching that express train. I don't know what that means. Uh-oh. You's better watch your back. This ain't over. What accent is this supposed to be? I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Is this supposed to be like a Italian mafia? Okay.
Fuck, do I need to give him like a New Yorker accent? I'll study it for next stream, okay? I'll study it for next stream. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What do you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am? So you a wise guy too, huh? Because I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. Yeah? Show badge then, motherfucker! What? Out of my way, I gotta cruise. Bye. Oh hey, there's one white bird here. He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony, was he? Nah, definitely not. Nah, no way. He wasn't anything like me! Guess I better make a note of the scooter. Yeah. Pathetic! Oh, it's you. A few threats from a little brat like that. And you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes. Have you been here the whole time, then? I wasn't that strawberry. I had some thinking to do. Or like, you had some cowering to do. Let me see this white bird. The pigeons are so busy pecking at the seeds, they don't notice anything else. Seeing those birds eat with such intense focus, it fills you with determination. I mean, reminds me of Maya when she's scarfing down a burger. Oh wait, Maya's not here. This is new dialogue. When I think back to when I was young, I wonder what I found so great about playing in a sandbox. Maybe I'll come back here in the middle of the night one of these days to relive it. On second thought, being arrested by Gumshoe would be too embarrassing to bear. This is where I found that Job Listings magazine before. A guy like me carrying around a magazine like that kinda gives the wrong impression. I guess I better give it back to that old man once this investigation's over. You don't see many parks like this anymore. What a great place for kids to play. But that old man's the only one here chucking his seeds at the pigeons. We've been regular. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Haha, take that. One. Oh, Tiana. Oh my god. I knew it. This old guy has got something to hide, but what could it be? He's actually a lolly connoisseur. That's what he has to hide. That's my theory, at least. Cause like, this man is like so conservative, like bordering on the verge of just like self-reporting. I hate how it's not sorted. Why are you at a restaurant? At a very regular restaurant? So dislike, yep. And then obvious. People only have one reason to go to restaurants, to eat. To eat? Is that the whole truth? Well, what do you mean? I don't think you'd go to that restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat, how dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? I can tell that not you nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for the food because it's bad. The proof is in the pudding. Or in this case, the lunch menu. That's the twin tea set. The food at Très Bien is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a lot of work since I was born other than feeding the pigeons. What a load of crock! It tastes another story, but the price, it's nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash I go for a swim in my money vault every day.
Unfortunately, that's a lie.
What?
You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. This is yours, right?
My magazine.
Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job?
I was... so what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money.
Oh?
I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Javachino.
Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino? Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there?
$8.
Those had better be some golden beans.
What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it?
No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great.
No, it's not. But anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day.
Newspapers?
Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there.
I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Trebian. Oh, I need to go get it back from Gumshoe. Okay. Aha! Let's go. Hey, you're just in time. Oh, what is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me. You must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elg. No doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. MC Bomber. I got the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh, well, I guess it'll come back to me. They did not have Google back then. In 2018. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal? Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. Okay, bro. You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same, wouldn't you agree? A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. Okay. I had a hunch there was something funny about that, Chef. You suspect John Armstrong? I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Okay, new dialogue unlocked. So, what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Trebian, pal? Yes? So, how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Oh wait, simp? Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. What does this mean? We've got a bomb and Mask the Mask. This is Mask the Mask, right? And oh, $500,000. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yep. Hey, if it were sterling, he'd really be in trouble. What? Sterling is another name for British currency, right? It's not that much worse. 500,000 sterling is like $640,000. Like, if you're in that much debt, it's like, I mean, it's worse, but like, it's like, not like proportionally not that bad. Definitely not as bad as it was probably like when the game was made.
Sorry. That figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. Okay. Tender Lender. That is one of the loan shark or loan companies, agencies, whatever, names of all time. Okay. I got my magazine back, so let's go back and break that, harass that old man. Since I have my thing. Okay, we're speedrunning. We don't go to the he doesn't eat the food because the food's bad. He doesn't have money because he's looking for a job. My magazine. There are no free papers to read at Trevian. And I think I present the sports paper because that was the last one and it was dated like a month ago. Like they just don't have them. Sorry, Bozo. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Trevian. So, what of it? This was the only paper there and it's dated more than a month ago. What? Do you see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Yeah, you filthy fucking liar. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything. I'm going to have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen! The real reason why you go to Trebian so much is because of the girl. Well, what are you asking about that girl for? She was the waitress at Trebian. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. Fucking weirdo. I don't recognize that face. And you're probably telling the truth here, because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is... Oh my god! All you can think about, isn't it? Oh, I can't take it. To you, that waitress was yours. Enough, please, no more. Stop saying that word, stop saying waitress, stop it, stop it, stop it. What? What? Hey. Huh? Thanks, bro. Sir? Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. I fucking told you. I'm not reading this. No, I didn't mean it like that. Okay, okay. Yes, yes, lock you up. Yes, correct. Really? That's not what I'm here for. Aww. Lead poisoning, though, truly. No, really, listen, sir. Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy, so show some respect. I'm Victor Kudo.
Oh, okay, dude.
Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young'uns think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more.
This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony, one way or another. I don't believe this. I even broke his psyche locks and everything. I guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. In a better mood? Excuse me, sir? Could I just ask you about this? Okay, nope. Wait, what? You know what you have to do? It's not great, but you know? I did not know! I did not think there, but thank you for that message! I hate this game, actually. Hi, bestie. He has a thing for- we're going. We're Maya. Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Oh. Hey, Maya! Guys, Phoenix is somewhere between a bystander and a perpetrator here. Like, oh my god, this is awful. Like, oh man. Well, this takes place in 2018? Is that right? So this is like... Are we in January 2018 or January 2019? Regardless, like, hashtag MeToo is not that far behind us chronologically in the real world, so that's crazy. Huh? Me? Why? There's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay, I'll just get changed. No, hang on. Phoenix. Can you go like that? I guess? We can't be doing this. We can't be doing this. No, Maya, honey. Sir.
You again?
Maya with the single question mark. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, I see.
America was on about war on terror and Japan was doing this shit. Yeah, literally. Nick? His eyes are burning into me. It's okay. I think it's going pretty well. Phoenix! Phoenix, right! What the fuck? I think it's going pretty well. Guys, like, I know Phoenix. Phoenix is like, you know, he's funny, he's goofy, he's, you know, like our fave. Like, he's rapidly becoming our problematic fave at this point. But like, I'm not sure I can keep defending him. Ah. Huh? We're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright? Oh! Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God! Oh my God! Oh, okay, I take back every negative thing I've said about you, old man. Oh, okay, wow. Oh, okay. 20 is the age of adulthood in Japan, yeah? So, oh, we're so fine. Oh my God. So true. What if she channels Mia? Oh no. Play on the slide? Oh, we were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. Oh my God. Oh, that's crazy. That's so crazy. That's an insane message. insane internal thought. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Pigeon. How can we crack this guy?
Lukewarm toaster oven. Lukewarm. Oh. Oh no.
Excuse me, please, sir. Wyatt, can't you see I'm feeding the pig? Mia? Well, if you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you.
It's okay. Maya, like, doesn't get, like, traumatized by this, so we're fine. Mia's dead anyway, so who gives a shit?
Yes. Of Even from beyond the grave. Wow. About the incident. You mean the man who died after drinking the Dravachino? It's like he's a different person. It was quite a shocking for me. He was quite the strange-looking boy. The girl took the Dravachino over to him, you see. And was the customer alone? Definitely. He was the only person at the table. Then he took one sip of his Dravachino, and he said something like, "Ah," and then collapsed dead. Oh, how terrifying. Oh, you're so good at listening, aren't you? I was able to tell you anything. Whatever you want to know. Ha ha ha. You certainly seems to be telling the truth now, but it seems like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. Do you like the food at Très Bien? Well, of course, I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know? I set up a casino in London. Really interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. No, it fucking doesn't. What a lovely story. London's in England, not France. Oh, yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's really too much. I really take it. I want France. Ha. I can't believe Mia's laughing at this guy. Ha. You visit Très Bien a lot, don't you? Of course, I mean, yes. I'd like to come there and see you sometime. Haha, wow, amazing. Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Be careful of that chef, my dear. Okay, there. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right, that man's an ex-con. Oh, okay. He's an ex-con. Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh, no, those eyes, I can't take this. Mia's a real here. Yeah. He steals things from his customers. Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilfer, so you better be careful around him, my dear. Okay, so he's the one who stole our Magatama. Are you sure about this? Of course, he was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Dravachino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? Japanese poem to explain everything you need to know about that chef. Okay. If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a... Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. We've got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. Maya called her. It's okay. Like, Maya understood the assignment, you know? Like, she was also on board. She consented in some case. This is very uncomfortable. We're moving on. We're never talking about this ever again. I just want you to know that. We are never talking about this ever again. Oh, and she got changed. Nice. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Oh, Mademoiselle Maya, no? How can you leave me like this? I'm sorry? That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a Psyche Locker 3, didn't he? Okay, my Magatama's still here. I'm gonna have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Oh, volunteers. Of course. Yeah, okay.
Maggie's motive. Wow, it's really been 2.5 hours of non-stop investigation. Oh, what is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened on that day? Hello? I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Huh? Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? The man who died had a lottery ticket for $500,000. $500,000? Oui, but after that incident, this ticket... It disappeared? The ticket disappeared? This was the motive that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get $500,000 lottery ticket. His little rose petals are heart-shaped. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? My Allah. You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. And I want to know the reason why. No, monsieur, you doubt me? But I have confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket, I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by... you, because you're $500,000 in debt? I guess? Who else would it be? Also, this man is not even 40. That is crazy. Or... wait. Convicted before a wicked man or... I'm gonna call John Armstrong a they from now on, I think. Yeah. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there is a very high probability that it was you. Oh! Wow, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like them. Or like him, I don't know. Or like, I'll read the dialogue as it is, but like, when referring individually, I will say them, I guess. It? Oh, it as in like the video game character. I would also call Maya an it, and I would definitely call Pearl an it. Mais pourquoi moi? Why? You have no evidence. I'm not the mask. I'm not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. Oui, perhaps that would be nice. Maybe? Sorry? I was just thinking about my lunch menu. 10 de canard. What do you think? That sounds lovely. Alors, au revoir, monsieur. I must go buy the ingredients. I guess my evidence is a bit lame. What? You literally stole my thing! Okay, fine. Yeah, fucking sure. Convicted before. What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please read it and put some feeling into it. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu! Le mensonge! You are a liar. You deny it? Do not make a false accusation, s'il vous plaît. So do you have any proof? I want to see the incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers. Now it's this, right? It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. Oh, what is that? This is my Magatama. And I found it in your kitchen. No! Wow, that scream just about broke some windows. Oui. I have a weakness for the little trinkets and life figurines. My hand, it just slips out, I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Oui, is that true? I'm just a timid little girl inside, monsieur, a timid little girl. Besides, this time, it was not a small trinket, oui, it was $500,000. Thanks for the drink water. My, no, why would I steal it? I have no need of money. Really now? Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you are in desperate need of a large amount of cash?
You owe tender lender $500,000. This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? Ah! You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Ugh. Oh, the little lip! Or their little lip is quivering! Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Oh. Oh! Oh. Unlock successful. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place? The man who was listening to the radio with his earpiece. Maggie said something about that too. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes! $500,000! He shouted. And the ticket? Oui? He had all his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee. Oh wait, this is Phoenix. Put the poison in his coffee? No. Oh no, you naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. What? A victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, pourquoi pas? He had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you say that? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Shut the fuck up, Maya. Pot calling the kettle black. You steal shit from crime scenes all the time. Maggie was arrested because of you. No, this is not true. I did not take it. I took it for $500,000, I mean. But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. Maya, you dumb bitch. It's not the winning ticket. My fee. Fee? That means like girl, right? Fee. Fee. Ma fille. It was not. That's enough. Huh? Ah! Suddenly Godot? Front-facing Godot? What's good? Oh, hello? Mr. Godot! What the heck are you doing here? Godot's gonna like have the coffee in this place and just die. Oh. Okay, we've got the solemn look to the side. This is without a doubt the worst coffee I have ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. Smirk goes hard, actually. I'm in love with Godot. I am absolutely not, okay? I am faithful to the one and only Miles Edgeworth, but like... Godot's pretty cool. Nothing by Joe Smirk! Oh my god. He came in here for coffee? Does his craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am no, just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. But in that case, Mag shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. So, the ticket he took was worthless? Not quite. He did win something. $1. You see? I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I am nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal? Indeed, what did happen to it? Stop smirking at me like that! Godot? Okay, we don't know. I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so... We'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? What? You too. Time to laugh at celebrity little ahead. Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore.
Oh, okay. The music's just so smooth. Like, even though it's like a saxophone, well, like, saxophone is like a fine instrument. It's like a neutral instrument. But like, this guy enters, the music plays, and it's like, whoa, yo, what's good? I don't know, I think like, a part of it, I think a huge part of it actually, like now that I'm really analyzing it, is the vest that he's wearing, the waistcoat. Like, something that's pretty underrated is like men with waistcoats. I will not be elaborating. Looks like we've got a new mystery now, namely, where did the winning ticket go? I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer than this and for this, and certainly not again. To be continued. Bum, 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 bum. Trial time! Okay. Oh. I see. I guess I should have expected this. Nobody saw the other guy, huh? I've seen the other guy. He's red. He was there when I took the coffee over Sir Scout's honor. Maggie! This is Gumshoe, right? Detective Gumshoe! Are you not right? How you feeling? As if you need to ask either question, sir. Don't let him get you down, Maggie. And don't forget to eat well, okay? Don't forget to eat well? They're an item by apology. Are they actually? That's so cute. Like, I don't like the idea, but it's cute that they become a couple, if that's true. Also, like, I don't know. I think I like Gumshoe too much. Like, Gumshoe is such a sweetheart, so like, I'm okay with this. Like, my man is like a kicked, like, three-legged golden retriever, you know? Like, he's just... Don't forget to eat well is actually so sweet. Roger! And you! Yeah? You better square this case away. Got it, pal? Maggie's innocent, you hear? If you screw up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself. Squaring away some paperwork for your arrest! I think he's serious. Hey, detective, you're on our side for once, right? Yep. So you'll be able to help Maggie out, right? Maya's looking at us, at them at like this angle. Really? Can you, sir? Of course! I got the situation under control. I'm gonna be the first witness on the stand today. If something I say doesn't match with the facts, make sure you point it out, alright? How the fuck? Just don't say something that doesn't mesh with the facts! Bozo? What the? What? Sure. Okay, we're forming a united front today, pal. You get me? I can't tell you how grateful I am, sir. I've always admired you so much, detective. I know I can count on you. Looks like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh? I can only wish. I can only wish. Yeah, he is a little empty in the brain. That is true. District Court, courtroom number 4. Yeah, no, it's the waistcoat. I've determined it. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The defense is ready, Your Honor. There's one. Bitter.
Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Ah, what's wrong? Nothing. It's just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was... You was talking to me? It was a little, well, intimidating. No, that wasn't me. That was the phony Phoenix. I see. So our trusty Phoenix Wright is back with us now, is he? Our trusty... So, Mr. Godot, your opening statement, please.
Mr. Trite, whether you're a fake or the real deal, we will find out soon enough through this trial today.
But I can already tell you, I'm the real Phoenix Wright. Oh. You know? If it was also Godot against the fake, I guess Godot probably wouldn't really be able to tell the difference, since his mask is red, right? So like, even though that dude's skin is like really red, like how would he know?
I was questioning whether you had studied law or not. That's what I intend to find out.
There's no denying it. Behind that mask is a man who really hates me for some reason or another. What the fu- Is this like... Heat vision? Yeah, maybe. I don't understand. Like, what's this dude's deal? Why does he hate us so much? Was he like Dahlia Hawthorne's like real boyfriend or something like that? Like the real one? They were like doing murders together? As everyone is aware, the court has already given its verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during this retrial, nor will I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial. I'm not planning on repeating anything that phony me said, trust me. Now then, Mr. Godot, please summon your first witness.
Let's start with the formalities, shall we? Name and occupation.
Witness, state your name for the court.
Huh? Oh, sorry, sir.
The name's Police Department Detective. Occupation Dick Gumshoe. Wow. My man is really just trying to give us as many contradictions as possible.
Other way around, detective.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday, sir. Since yesterday?
Yeah, the guy who's on the initial investigation's tied up with another case right now.
Gumshoe's really got everything under control, for everyone's sake. I see. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you outline for the court the basic facts of the case?
Yes, sir. The victim's name was Glenn Elg. He was a professional programmer. He was on the payroll of Blue Screens Inc., a local company. This is the victim's autopsy report.
The court accepts this in evidence.
Okay, KCN, Ritbozo. Oh, this is Gumshoe. And here are the floor plans of the restaurant. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. The poisoned coffee was brought over to him by the, by the waitress.
The waitress being the accused?
Yep. The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of the coffee. At the time of the incident, there were 2 other people in the restaurant. Mr. John Armstrong, the owner and chef, and a regular by the name of Mr. Victor Kudo.
It still seems to be a very straightforward case to me.
Come, detective, take up this hammer and nail the defendant's coffin shut with your own 2 hands.
And now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony.
Yes, sir. He looks so sad. When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. We understand that the guy, Glenn Elg, was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. And, it looks like Miss Bird might have, well, some kind of a motive. Was it a Louis Vuitton chair? No wonder this dude is $500,000 in debt. Using the dark, aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy lady.
The facts of this case seem to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I would ask you to begin your cross-examination, but...
Yes?
Please, no intimidation tricks this time around. Is that understood?
I already told you, that wasn't me. Was he alone at his table, sir? Can I stop you for just a minute?
Huh? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence?
He's so fucking eager. Jumping at the fucking contradictions.
He's so desperate for that to be true, he's practically crying! Your testimony just now...
Is this different? I feel like before this animation, Phoenix's eyes were not so shut. Like this feels different for some reason. I don't know. Your testimony just now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bird. She claims that there was another man at the victim's table. Yep, that's what she said, and What killer wouldn't say that when faced with a homicide conviction? Hey. Sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner or the other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe?
Yeah, it's true. Their two testimonies tie up on that. They both said there was no other guy at the table.
What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Press harder! Well, maybe the other witnesses just missed him. Perhaps their view of the victim's table was obscured in some way. Huh? The argument is as weak as the coffee at Très Bien, trite. I have here in my possession the ticket. A ticket? Looks more like a photo to me. Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population, the defendant. That's so cringe. That's so cringe. No, my guy, you gotta work on your one-liners. I'm so sorry. This is a photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen.
This is the scene, as witnessed by the chef, moments after the poisoning took place, correct?
I think the court will agree with such a clear view of the scene of the crime. How, Mr. Trite, could anyone have overlooked the second person at the table?
Ah. It certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly.
Oh, okay, we got a crime photo, nice. We understand that he was listening to the radio at the time? He was listening to his radio, you say? Yep, he had a portable radio in his chest pocket.
Maggie told us that too, didn't she? Something about how one of them had some sort of earpiece.
What should I do? Okay, sure, why not? Fucking press harder. Well, fuck it, we ball. And what was it that the victim was listening to on the radio, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? How should I know? Thanks a lot. We're now one step closer to the middle of nowhere.
This isn't going very well, is it? Detective, could you perhaps tell us about the poison and how it was used?
So, traces of the poison were found in the coffee cup and nowhere else? Not sure I get you, pal. Was the poison a liquid or was it a powder? If I had to put it in layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance. So the poison could have been in anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper. Oh, there's coffee number 2. You put salt and pepper in your coffee, Trite. The victim took his coffee black with no sugar. Ugh. It seemed that the poison could have only been in the coffee. What should I do? Fuck yeah, we press harder. Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee? Huh? What do you mean? According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. But what proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it? He died? He died. Phoenix, he died. Oh, hey, you're right. That's what I was In case you were wondering, that last objection was for the detective there. Huh? For me? Oh, hey, you're right. You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it. If you have the time to waste, you have the time to present that piece of evidence. That piece, sir? Yes, that piece. What piece was it again? Da-da-da-da-da-da. This! Should I be grateful this coffee's only hot enough to give me first-degree burns? Oh, now I remember. This is the, victim's coffee cup. Yes, the victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim. Oh, yes, it's unmistakable. There is clearly a coffee stain on it. Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in this cup. We're at 3. The victim gulped down the bitter death that the waitress brought to him. Like this! Wow, he really went ham there. For the record, the only victims on the cup were the victims- the only prints on the cup were the victims and the defendants. Upon further investigation of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance. Potassium cyanide. Oh. I've heard of that chemical before, KCN. Exactly how strong is this poison, Detective Gumshoe? It's, well, that stuff's lethal. Yeah, isn't that the stuff that they use in lethal injection? Eat too much and your history. How much is too much? A lethal dose is 0.2 grams. That's about enough to finish anyone off. 0.2 grams? How much is that? You know when you swab your ears for earwax? Yeah, about that much. Earwax, huh? Sounds like something Gumshoe's got an abundance of. Such a small quantity of poison could have been concealed anywhere. What motive? Some kind of a motive. Yeah, but if you ask me, it's been blown way out of proportion. You know what my golden rule is, Detective. Chuck out a bad cup of coffee, you can always get another. Huh? I don't get it. Okay, he's drinking normally now. I'm saying we can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out. Well, so stick to the facts, Detective. Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive? Come on, Gumshoe. They said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket. I knew it. That's what we heard yesterday too. It disappeared from the scene of the crime. And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000. Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one. Then, is it possible Maggie stole the winning one? What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder? Sure, fuck it, press harder, why not? Wait a minute. The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared in no way implicates my client. Huh. I have here in my hand the very ticket in question. That's a $500,000 lottery ticket. One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search of the defendant. What? We did not know this. Come on, guys. Order! Order! Ha! She's quite a lucky bird, our little waitress.
You will submit that ticket as evidence to the court immediately. I'd better keep an eye on that ticket. The way the judge's voice is quivering. The ticket was presented to the court in the previous trial too. But it feels heavier now somehow. $500,000, you say? The judge is about to commit fraud? Is it fraud? Theft? Grand theft? I don't know.
It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor.
And that's on Maggie's person, unfortunately. That's enough. The facts of this case seem overwhelmingly clear to me. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime of which she is charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond a reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime.
I like an old man who knows the score.
There is also the matter of the $500,000 lottery ticket. That alone provides a very credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, even I might be tempted to bend the rules.
I don't mind an old man who is weak to the siren call of money.
Bestie. Not good, Nick. The evidence against Maggie is starting to pile up fast. Yeah, that's because the court has ruled guilty once already.
Oh, 4? I'd say it's about time to wrap up this repeat performance. With one final decisive piece of evidence.
It's got more evidence against Maggie?
This is the apron the delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time.
Wow, that's not the cleanest apron I've seen. That stain looks like... It can't be blood, can it?
Huh. It seems the star of our play was a little flustered. And somehow spilled coffee on herself. Hi, Farina. Yes. Sorry, yes, I can't see your messages. I just didn't know how to respond to the first one, so I did not acknowledge it.
The coffee? That's not exactly the first thing that caught my eye.
Of course, the coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about this apron. No, there's something else that stands out even more.
Something else? I presume you mean.
Of course, I'm referring to the pocket. Yeah, of course, bro, of course.
You didn't see it on the screen? Oh,
Sorry, it was behind the table a little bit. That's also my bad.
The pocket?
A search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide. The very poison used by the killer was in her apron pocket. That's not good.
A bottle of poison in Maggie's pocket?
Yep, and Maggie's prints were the only ones on it.
What?
Gumshoe, just did not tell us this.
Order, order. This court will accept these items into evidence. Cool. There's something still bothering me, Mr. Godot. Why have you not explained the bloodstain to the court?
He can't see it. Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be? Oh, yup, he literally can't see it. I fucking knew it.
Don't play games, prosecutor. The blood-colored stain that's smeared all over the apron.
That's ridiculous. No one told me anything about a blood stain.
You don't need to be told. Just look at it.
Well, detective?
Could the stain really be blood?
No way, sir. It's just ketchup, sir.
Ketchup?
She must have gotten some on her apron while taking someone their breakfast that day.
You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe.
Pull a stunt like that again and I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness.
I
thought everyone knew what it was already.
seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling I made on this case. The motive, the opportunity, and the supporting evidence have all been clearly established.
Well, Trite, it seems you really are a phony after all.
Oh, you really know how to drive a man nuts. Witness? Or, a witness, please continue with your testimony. Describe for the court the crime scene and the findings of your investigation there.
The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. It must have been real tough for her. I don't want to think about how fucking Victor Kudo would react to this image. The victim didn't have any identification on him, but we figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene.
You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good.
Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer, Trite.
Congrats on your 30 stream streak, Farina. Nice.
Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one. So, let the fun begin.
My
scary old man? Scary old man, Detective Gumshoe. There's a regular old man. There's an old man who's regular at the restaurant in which the incident happened. Yeah, with Victor Kudo. Officers were dispatched right after the report came in, but the old guy still made a fuss. What took you so long? Then he hurled abuse. Okay, and seeds. Yep, he threw seeds. Huh, it was nothing. I caught each one with my teeth. What? Godot's a gamer? I guess not even the mighty Godot can avoid being attacked by that guy. The old man was the only other customer in the place at the time. He took his time finding a payphone apparently, so he was late reporting the crime. Oh wait, the other dude's like not even in our list of people. Or Maggie passed out from the shock. How long was the defendant unconscious for? The officers got to the crime scene at around 2:40. Maggie was still out cold in the kitchen at that time. It took another 10 minutes or so before she came to. I would have liked to have been on the scene myself. Okay. I bet you would have liked to have carried out the search too. Oh! I would have loved to. Okay, wholesome, wholesome. The first half of the sentence was not wholesome, but we're okay. All pretty and peaceful, all pretty and peaceful. You're a professional detective, Gumshoe, not a professional bird watcher. Banger line. Save the romantics for your own time, detective. I see Godot also has eyes. All we need to know about is the investigation. He really is the perfect Dolty BF. Yeah, he's like a little bit too old to be a himbo, I guess, but he's really giving that energy. Oh, I guess I'm pretty red right now, aren't I? Oh wait, this is Gumshoe. Oh, I guess I'm pretty red right now, aren't I? The victim didn't have any ID on him? He didn't have any? Are you saying that it was stolen then? No, I don't think so. The victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card on him, pal. All he had was 58 cents in his wallet. What was he gonna pay for the coffee with then? 58 cents? Yep, I can't believe I found someone with less in their wallet than me, pal. What was he gonna, or like, what, was he have like Bitcoin or something? He was gonna pay for his coffee with Bitcoin? The victim sounds like he was a thoroughly miserable young man. Okay, boomer. Or some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit of an edge? I think I'm onto something here. The victim didn't have any sort of ID on him?
Oh, we figured. How'd they figure it out? Wait a sec. Huh? Did I say something dumb again? Let me paraphrase what you just testified to this court. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, yeah? Yeah, basically. In that case, how are you able to identify the victim so quickly? Oh, that. He's so let down, he's got the whole sagging shoulders and puppy eyes thing going. There's a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket. It seems Mr. Glenn Elg went to the doctor before he went to Trebien. We got the victim's name from the medical records of the doc who prescribed the meds. That's a reliable enough source for the court. What should I do? Should I press heart? Yep, fucking ask about the prescription bag. I don't care about health insurance right now. So what sort of medicine was in the bag? Well, actually, the bag we found was empty. Huh? Yep, completely empty. It was completely empty. What the fuck? What's going on? Was he gonna like rob the store or some shit? Huh. You're entering an empty paper bag as evidence? Desperate, are you, Trey? Now, what happened with the investigation after that, detective? When Maggie was searched, we found a lottery ticket and a bottle of poison. What the fuck? What's going on? But the defendant had been passed out for a while in that case. Isn't it possible someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket? Hey, yeah, you've nailed it, pal. Happens to me all the time. All the time. We had a department party the other day, and when I got home, I was wearing the boss's shoes. Objection. Keep up this crazy testimony, detective, and those shoes will end up down your throat. Sorry. So, Trey, someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket? That's a pretty bold statement. Care to back it up with some evidence? Well, I'd love to if I had any. It appears you have no evidence to support your theory, Mr. Wright. Continue with your testimony, witness. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. What do you mean? What? Wait, hang on. The victim got this from the doctor before going to Trebien. The bag is empty. Does that mean the fucking prescription is missing? Or am I like misreading? Reading comprehension has not been my strong suit of late, but like, didn't we just say like 3 minutes ago that he just got new medicine from the doctor? Like, he just got this from the doctor. Like, where's the medicine? Detective Gumshoe. I think I should point something out to you. There's just one small contradiction in your— Oh, that's what that small bottle is, right? The one that— Gumshoe never gave that back to us. What the fuck? He never did. Like that small green bottle that he had hidden with the other blue bottles that the kleptom— I mean, what'd they do? The Gene Armstrong. They stole his medicine. Which is fucked up, by the way. Oh, finally. I'm getting all anxious just waiting, so hurry up, will ya? You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag you mentioned was empty? Did the officers recover the medicine from the scene of the crime later? No, they didn't. The victim was given a prescription right before going to Trebien. Where, then, did the medicine disappear to? You are too cool, pal! Indeed. Oh wait, this is the judge. Indeed. Due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Witness? Why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence? I guess that's the most careless thing I've done so far, huh? The victim was killed by poison, and the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared? The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself. Order! Order! Oh, Mr. Godot, what do you have to say to that?
Huh. That's all.
What?
Read for the court the name of the clinic on the prescription bag, if you will. You're going to— oh, have fun, Farina. Take care. What's the clinic's name got to do with anything? New ear? Laryngological? Holy, this word is too long for me. New ear, otolaryngological? Otolaryngological? Clinic? Save me.
Just what kind of illness was the victim suffering from, Mr. Godot?
This is 5, I think? Hardly an illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, you could say.
A war wound?
The day before the incident, Mr. Elg found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum. He ruptured his eardrum?
Then what on earth was the prescription he was given?
It was a cream that was to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not to be ingested.
What?
It's mentioned in the autopsy report if you read the fine print. No fucking way. I can't read the fine print. There's no button here. They found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear.
Yes, here it is in very, very fine print.
It seems Mr. Elg correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Très Bien. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe that he would have eaten his medication.
Ugh. It seems that this medication is irrelevant to the case after all. No. Nick, if you don't think of something quick, it'll all be over.
She's right. But I can't get away with any old weak objection. What should I do? Push the medication issue!
Only moments ago, Mr. Godot made the following statement.
It seems Mr. Elg correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Très Bien. If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime?
But the medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal.
Objection! Dang, like the more I hear the objection, it really feels like Phoenix Wright's kind of far away from the microphone, right? And he's kind of screaming like, objection! Like pretty loudly, you know? Like you can hear like the oh of his throat, like partway through that objection. That doesn't change the fact that it could not be found at the crime scene. However insignificant it may seem, it's a lawyer's duty to pursue the truth. Objection! You know as well as I do that the medication is irrelevant. It hardly seems likely that a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide. Objection! It hardly seems likely that the coffee the waitress served would contain it either. But it did. The possibility is undeniable. Phoenix, this is like so easy. Like if the prescription medicine was not there, it's not the medicine itself that's important, it's the lack of the evidence that, like, why didn't the police find it? It's because someone took it. If someone took it, then, like, what happened? Then that means, like, there's something else going on. Like, GG's. Like, what is this, like, possibility bullshit? Just, like, go. Oh.
That's enough. Mr. Godot is the detective, the only witness the prosecution wishes to call. Mr. Godot?
He's smoking. I've got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. It's the old man who was there in the— No. Victor Kudo, the pigeon hater.
Very well. The matter of the disappearing medication seems a little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial. And that is something that bothers me.
Yay! Good job, Nick!
The court will adjourn for a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear the prosecution's next witness. It was absolutely not the prosecution's next witness. That was homie Gumshoe's witness. Huh. I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups. You've had 5 cups? Yeah, you've had 5 cups of coffee. Yes, true. Court is adjourned for recess. January 7th, 11:03 a.m. Defendant lobby number 1. Ew! That was close. Tell me about it. I nearly died in there. That's my line, sir. No, it's my line. I think I really did die a little bit. Looks like we all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. How could he betray us like that? Huh? He said he'd help me. Well, he totally set me up. I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's got to do his job, right? It's okay. I know all about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. Okay, the Maggie and Gumshoe ship is kind of sinking right now. But it really hurt this time. It felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I don't ever want to see him again. Oh, poor Gumshoe. Yup. Yup. So the next witness is going to be that old guy from the park, right? Yeah, Mr. Kudo. Lover of waitress outfits and projectile seeds. If Maya goes and gets changed right now, I was gonna say I'm ending stream, but it's probably better just to get through it. Like, I'm not voice acting, I'm gonna speed read everything that happens. I bet he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know? Yeah, he's a big old grouch. Are you going to be able to handle him, Nick? Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me, even those never-ending bird seeds. Don't do it, Maya. Don't do it. January 7th, 11:15 a.m. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird. Mr. Goodo, your next witness, please. The prosecution calls the lucky old-timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take the stand? Name and occupation if you don't mind. My name is Victor Kudo, born and bred in the land of the rising sun. I'm not gonna talk about it too much, but like, the Japanese, like, the imperial Japanese energy that this man radiates is not very sugoi. Honor and duty are what make me. Mind you, I can be quite emotional at times, too. We don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the court your occupation. My occupation? Ah, listen, young'un. How much do you think there is for kimono embroidery there? Is his nose like that because of the Japanese flag? That would be insane. That would be so insane. I thought he was supposed to look like Anpanman. But, like, sure, maybe the Japanese flag. Kimono embroidery? That's what I do, or did back in Japan. I embroidered family crests on kimonos. Ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country even existed. Wow, a real craftsman. They're a dying breed. Hey, maybe he could embroider my costume sometime. Anyway, like I said, there's not much demand for that kind of thing here. I had to take a job working in the cash register at a burger joint pretending to smile. True. That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen. And now then, witness, were you in the restaurant at the time of the incident? Oh yes, I was eating some seeds over a cup of Javachino. Seeds? What do you think these are, I see. So you saw everything that happened, Gramps? Did I? Oh yes I did. I saw it all. Then please tell the court. We're all ears. Sure, I'll tell you every last detail. He's really getting into this. What did he witness? The young man was reading the sports paper. The serving girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it. What? The man took one sip of it, looked like he was in terrible pain, and then collapsed. That's the serving girl right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well. Mr. Kudo, she is not a serving girl. Please refer to her as a waitress. Ah, you're as bad as the rest of them. Ah! What? All these newfangled words. What's wrong with the old-fashioned ones, huh? Newfangled. All this talk of radios and glasses is wireless and spectacles, I tell you. Excuse me? Listen to me, everyone. Don't forget the old values. Don't let the good old days slip away. I can't. Oh, well, I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. So you saw the victim then? You saw Mr. Glenn Elb? I wanted to know if Guts and Braun retained his championship or not. So he was looking at the sports paper the victim was reading, huh? And at the location in question. There are partitions between tables on the same side of the restaurant, right? So what if there are? If you say that you could see the victim, that means you were sitting at a table on the other side of the restaurant, correct? Huh? I go to that place to drink Javachino. I don't go to sit, and I don't remember which table I was sitting at. You mean you go there to eye the waitress? Oh, what the fuck did she put in it? What the fuck did she put in it? Mr. Kudo, that is a very grave accusation. Are you sure about what you saw? Victor Kudo never makes mistakes. I dot every T and cross every I. Ah. I see. My eyesight's fine. The doctor said I only need spectacles for reading and driving. That means your eyesight's bad. Yep. I bet his eyes are only really fine when he's yep, true. And I saw what the serving girl put into the Javachino as well. I bet I know what's coming up and something tells me I'm not gonna like it. So what happened next? The collapse, that's the serving girl. You said, I remember her well in reference to the waitress. Did she have any particular features that you can identify her by? Particular features is a disgrace, that's what it is. Sorry? You can see all the way up to her, you know? I don't know. I'm literally assuming that he means, like, knees. Like, you can see the fucking bit of leg that's, like, right above her knee. This is literally what I'm assuming by this. The fucking boomer. Yep. So the particular feature you recognize about the waitress is her outfit? But anyone could wear just such a uniform. Even me! Mr. Wright, please spare the court of any further mental anguish from that image. Oh dear. Don't get all excited, Nick. You've gotta keep yourself together. Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh my god, Maya roasted him in a different way. That's so funny. I guess I got a bit hang on. Oh!
Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Yeah, I looked it up. This is... I put into DuckDuckGo Phoenix Très Bien maid dress, and then this was the first thing that we got. So... You know? It's actually so cute. Wait, I kind of wanna save this image, like, for the... for personal... Okay, sorry. I guess I got a bit carried away. Ah, there are other things I recognize about her too. He seems pretty sure of himself. What should I do? Press harder? Sure, you saw a waitress take the coffee over to the victim. But what matters is whether the waitress was Maggie Bird or not. Not quite right. Mr. Kudo, these other features that you recognize about the defendant. I would ask you to add them to your testimony. Sure. What? What? No, I meant to press that, but I misclicked. That's literally every waitress ever. You do seem to remember several details about her appearance. But what about the most crucial detail of all, her face? Ah! As if I wouldn't remember that.
Objection.
The witness noticed the straps on the accused's apron. He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face. That's right! I can even tell you the color of the ribbon in her hair. It was red! So you see, there's nothing wrong with the witness's eyesight. There's no doubt he remembers the waitress pretty well. What should I do? Should I get the feeling there's something more to this somehow? Fucking ask about the waitress's... back? The identifying features you described are all things you would see from the back. So what? Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all?
Objection.
Huh. He got you there, Gramps. People normally talk about facial features when they're asked to describe someone. But this witness's testimony is nothing but straps and ribbons. This is harassment. I tell you I'm not obsessed with straps or ribbons. I'm just telling you what I saw. Godot on your team? Yeah, rare Godot, like, teamwork. Mr. Kudo, the court requests that you add details about any identifying features. Features you observe from the front, that is, to your testimony. Sure. This old man's testimony is getting longer and longer. And if I can't find a hole in it soon, it'll get even longer, I bet. There wasn't anything that caught my interest about her when I saw her from the front. Oh, so this is what it's all been building up to. Mr. Kudo, I would like you to please take a look at this. Ah! That filthy thing would suit- filth like- filth! Just perfectly! Yeah, he didn't see her from the front. Actually, it reminds me of what my grandson looks like just after he's done eating. Have you ever seen this before? Of course I haven't. You think I'd forget something as dirty as that, huh? Well, you half-witted clot. Phoenix is smirking. What? What is it? Ever since I said you half-witted clot, there's been an eerie silence in here. Mr. Kudo, this apron.
is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning? Huh? And as you just said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means if you had really seen this apron before... Yes, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitress from the front. I hate this fucking animation. Oops. He looks like one of those like Tengu masks, but like horrifying and like lecherous.
Witness, you can't just oops your way out of this.
Huh. Well, well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands. Coffee number 6 or 7? Listen, Trey, here are the facts. On the day of the incident, there was only one waitress in the restaurant.
That being the defendant, Miss Maggie Bird?
Exactly. And when that one waitress put poison into the coffee cup, this old guy was watching.
I hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kudo.
What the fuck? No, that's not true. Like, yeah, sure, one person was working as a waitress, but anyone can put on a waitress costume. Like, Maya demonstrates that. So fucking what? Like... The Phoenix Wright impersonator dressed as Maggie Bird? Not as Maggie Bird, as a waitress, and then put poison into the coffee? Is that what happened?
The fate of the defendant may rest on what you say. You remember seeing.
Just tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps.
You can rely on me, Captain. My noggin's in perfect working order.
You know something that I've just noticed? This dude's face kind of looks like the country of Chad. Like, he kind of has got that, like, Chad jawline. Is that just me? Anyways.
I can't remember a single occasion when I forgot what...
Yep, when you forgot.
He can't remember. Probably more like he messed up so many times he's blocking it out. Very well. Let's test just how good your memory and attention to detail is, Mr. Kudo. Tell us what you remember about the victim. He was another one of those pesky young types wearing a broken pair of spectacles. He had a newspaper in his right hand and the noisy brat kept rustling its pages. The young man was listening to the wireless, I remember that well. And the serving girl in question brought over the Javachino. Little Fidget picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip. The testimony...
Wait, this is the judge.
The testimony we have just heard was to test how credible the witness's memory is. It seems to me that he remembers the victim in a great deal of detail.
Okay, well, he fucking specified about the right hand, so... Oh, I don't know, actually. Never mind. Thanks for drink water.
Oh, yes. I hate those, you know what types who are so vague about everything.
How are we gonna handle this, Nick? We only need to do one thing. We just need to prove that the old man's memory is shot. Just trip him up, you mean? Isn't that kinda cruel? I suppose, but it's what I do best. Alright, time to badger the fucking witness, baby. Okay, he had a newspaper in his right hand and so that means he drank it with his left hand. Right? But like... Oh, it doesn't say though. Oh wait, but he drank from it. Since the brown like coffee stain, yeah, is on this side, doesn't that mean he had to have held it with his right hand? Cause like, why the fuck would you pick it up like this with your left hand? Okay. So this is like the same thing as like the Miles Edgeworth gun incident, but like visually. Cool.
Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? That this was a way of testing the credibility of your memory.
I know. There's nothing wrong with my memory, I tell you nothing. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat these seeds and sing the pigeon song.
Fucking start singing then! Care to tell us where this is going, Trite? According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand, while drinking coffee with his free hand, which would make that his left?
What is this? Kindergarten?
But I would like the court to please take a look at this.
That's the cup the victim used, correct?
Yes, and on the rim you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips.
Yes, there is a stain left by the coffee.
If you consider where that stain is, you'll clearly see that the victim was holding the cup in his right hand.
But how?
Like, he could have just not been fucking, like, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like, specific about this. He could have just not. And then, like, it would just be GG's. Like, what?
His like, oh yeah, I hate it when like people aren't very specific and I'm going to give wrong information.
Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. You said you'd eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song.
Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable. I think the witness had better go back to the park where he came from. Wait! If you think I'm going to stand here and listen to you tell me I'm mad, you're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup, I know what I saw. You still insist on your testimony? That young brat was holding the cup in his left hand. Oh yes, no question, I'm a good law-abiding citizen, I am. It's that dead young hotbot and you spiky-haired yahoo who are at fault.
Who, me?
Thank you, old man. We've heard quite enough from you already.
Wait, the judge is calling him an old man?
Don't call me old man, old man. In around 68 years I have. You can't ignore me. Listen to what I've got to say.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but...
Sure, why not hear a little more?
Mr. Godot.
But this is my 16th cup of coffee? What happened to only 11 per trial, my dude? So this is your final stand.
Thank you, Captain. You can rely on Victor.
Oh, he's fucking determined. Very determined, just munching on those seeds. Oh, was it 17 was his maximum? Oh, okay. I misremember. Yeah, sure. 17 is his maximum then. Well, yeah, I think you're right, Luke. Yeah. Left hand or right hand?
A boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. He was wearing, we know that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye.
It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor often used by programmers. He had half of a Google Glass! It's a scouter.
A monitor? You mean like a television?
Yep, like a television screen, Your Honor. Like a television screen. The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called an HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work.
HD TV.
Oh wait, this is Kudo.
HD TV, DVD, CD. All these newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter. I know what I saw and I'm telling the truth.
It's true. He doesn't seem to be lying.
And those are the facts in good old black and white.
What? But he's wrong. He was wearing the earpiece On the same side as the green lens of his specs? So he's saying that he was wearing it on the left, right? Yeah, wait, yeah, true. Then wasn't his ear like fucked or something? It was his left ear, right? Yeah, so get owned? I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but Mr. Kudo, there is something very strange about your observations of the victim.
What?
You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD?
No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt. I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting.
I don't think so.
Well, what did you say?
Yeah, lock him up!
You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo, but the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured.
Eh?
Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal. That's right. It's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear, because he couldn't even hear in that ear.
Is that true, Captain?
It is.
Pigeon! Pretty pigeon!
Oh, he really started singing the fucking pigeon song, whatever that is.
Order! Order! Order!
The witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from behind.
He claims the victim was wearing an earpiece when we know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Goodell?
A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup. That's kind of a banger line, actually. This old man is my drop of milk! Mogra, hello, big fan. I hope you're doing great. You had a great friend. I did. Oh my gosh. Hello. I hope the same for you. I always hope you're doing well, Mogra. Old man is my drop of milk is such a funny line. That this is a line that just exists. Oh my god.
Hey, Captain, are you calling me a drip? Wow, wow. This is the victim's coffee cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand. I'll never back down, I know I'm right. A lad drink his Javachino with his left hand.
Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly the victim used both hands. He took a sip with the cup held in his right hand and then switched to his left. That's what the old man saw.
Impossible! The witness had already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of coffee.
Objection.
Which hand the victim used to pick up his cup is irrelevant, Your Honor. The facts still stand. With one hand or the other, Mr. Elg drank the poisoned coffee. Like this! Fucking Godot! Fucking Godot chugging the coffee! Sadly, Mr. Godot, that doesn't wash.
The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory is credible. And the results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless.
Useless?
I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I am satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court, but to be frank, his testimony is a farce.
Did you have to be so frank? Wait, this is Kudo.
Did you have to be so frank? Take that, you pompous old fogey. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, you can't reach me from there. I'm ordering the defense and prosecution to investigate this case further. That is all for now. The court is adjourned.
Wow, we got nothing done in court today. We literally did nothing. We got like 4 pieces of evidence or something. Oh?
Hold it!
Wait!
If we stop now, where does that leave me?
Unemployed still, bitch.
I'll leave you, Mr. Kudo. Thanks to that blue-suited young upstart over there. I'm just a bumbling old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his I's now.
How is your bad memory my fault?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do. I've kept my mouth shut up until now, but there's something else the court should know.
What? Oh my god, this is really truly like a case 3 of all time. This man's gonna pull a salmonella and then just like reveal some interesting information right at the end here.
There's more?
To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything. But I want another chance and want another crack at you, you young shark.
Me? He's looking at me like I'm some sort of evil shogun.
Well, everyone, what do you say to one final showdown? The final chapter is an eccentric old man scrapbook.
That makes it sound like he's gonna go commit video game after this, but okay. Sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee.
What do you have to lose, Captain? I'll give you all the Javachino you want if you come to my house after the trial. I may be 68 years old, but Victor Kudo is still a man.
Yeah, bro does think he's the main character.
Victor Kudo? That's enough, witness. I believe it will be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony.
No!
You bet, much, much quicker.
I can't believe this is happening!
Haha, you better get ready, youngster.
I get the picture. Just quit throwing those seeds at me, would you? He's gotta be using some sort of infinite ammo code with that box of seeds.
The final showdown. Da 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 da.
Da -da. First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure of myself. The young boy slumped over in the table as soon as he took one sip of his Javachino. While the clumsy idiot upset the vase. Vase. He knocked it right over. It broke and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down, huh?
Oh, bitch, is this supposed to be important? I have to figure out how this is important now. Oh, god damn it.
Is that all? Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. You're doubting me again? You're doubting a poor defenseless old man?
Defenseless? What the fuck? You have, like, long-range projectile weapons.
No, we are not doubting you, Mr. Kudo.
Did you get the feeling that there's a question hanging on everyone's lipstick?
Yeah, so what, probably. That's all I can think of, and I have to cross-examine this guy.
You're a bird brain, that's why that's all you can think of.
He is an A1 yapper. He's like, oh man, he's like old bag tier. I can't believe we found someone worse than old bag. Like, old bag at least has like, well, actually no, old bag's also really cringe around Edgeworth. And old bag like shoots you with a ray gun. At least old bag is funny. Old bag is at least funny. Like she has like that rapid fire dialogue. That's funny.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your final cross-examination, please.
That's true. That's true. Old bag was kind of shitty in Game 1 Case 3. Oh, what the fuck? Slumped over as he took one sip of the Javachino. He knocked over the vase? Let me speedrun this. A vase, you say? Yes, there's vases on the tables at that place. There's been something to happen. Yes, we did see— yes, we did see them. Wait, it's right th— oh wait, he probably put a new one after. Never mind. Yeah, I think like, I don't know. Old bag is not— actually, I feel like old bag is also pretty disgusting. Like in a similar way, like towards Edgeworth, as this dude is towards like Mia in Maya's body wearing the uniform. Like it's not that different. You saw the moment where the victim actually knocked over the vase? Well, it's hard to say, it's been unclear. How do you really define? Okay, I get it. I heard it break, and the sight of it is burned into my memory as clear as day. It broke, and then the strip of cloth fell, covering the table got completely— it did? Soaked in water, you mean? Yes, it splashed on you as well. You're sitting at a table across the room from the victim, correct? And yet water still managed to splash onto you? It was cold, I clearly remember it splashing me. Okay, sure, fine, fucking whatever. Yeah, turn things upside down, my guy. We got a crime photo, we've got a floor plan. We don't have him on the floor plan though, okay? We don't have him on the floor plan. We've got a crime photo? What does that do? Who Megalol? What was the point of this? Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene.
So what?
Oh, what? Look carefully at the table. The vase is there. Intact. Lost your tongue, Granddad.
I'm no granddad of yours, Hopscotch.
Ow, 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 ow!
Enough! If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here all night. Aw!
What is it now? I just remembered something. Riley, you take that shit back, okay? Yes, it is true that that fucking old bag gets in the way of your investigations, but this man gets in the way of the court case, of like the trial part. This is supposed to be the fun part. He's making it not fun. Like the investigation part like sucks anyways. Like old bag is a game mechanic, like that's okay. But this is supposed to be like the fun logic part, and he's like actually being like actively annoying. So like I'm actually just like, no, I think you're like almost objectively wrong here. Like come on. It was on his What?
Oh, well, you see. You startled me when that young lad collapsed. So I stood up. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean. Oh, your table. Ah, yes, it was on my table, and that's how my...
No, 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 no. Worse than old bag.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today. I'd like to ask a question now. Have I been any use at all?
If we think about it, this is actually Gumshoe's fault because Gumshoe suggested that we call this person as a witness instead of fucking John Armstrong.
Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo. Ah, wait a minute.
No!
Bailiff! Escort the witness out of the courtroom!
Goodbye. Goodbye forever. If the judge doesn't like you, you know something is wrong. Oh, that was so fucking miserable.
Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked. And I am still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question.
I have a question. What did we get from that? We got absolutely nothing from that. We got absolutely nothing from that. 0 pieces of evidence.
Has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are 2 disparities in the testimony we have heard thus far.
The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from with his left hand. We're keeping that part? Why are we keeping this part? Why is his entire testimony not just stricken from the record? What the fuck?
And the earpiece, which was inserted into his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear. Wow, Nick, you did it.
I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts.
Yes, Your Honor. It can be important that he was reading with his right and drinking with his left. So the old man thinks that, which does end up mattering. No, like, I have no doubt that it ends up mattering, but I think, like, they could have added a line that was like, oh, I guess testimony is the right word for it. I don't know. It's like, yeah, I think like they could have been more explicit in like the diction that they chose, right? To make it like more obvious that here they're talking about like the fact that the old man thinks that this is true, rather than the fact that the old man like said that it was so, right? Like I think that's like my gripe. But holy crap, that man was annoying.
There is one more thing before I call today's session to an end.
Oh, one more thing, Your Honor?
A witness we just heard from. He is most insistent that his testimony should be of use.
Oh, no.
So he summarized it accordingly into the statement.
It's another fucking haiku. Okay.
You may each have a copy of it if you wish.
Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that. That was really mad, huh? Yeah, I would be too.
Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies, my own, yours, and Mr. Godot's.
Yes, Your Honor. If we end up using this, I'm going to be so angry. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Okay, well, you know, of everything, I'm glad that this is the one that was kept as opposed to everything. Fucking fine. Fucking fine. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. This isn't a haiku. It has the right number of syllables, but it's like not arranged correctly. Like, well, whatever. It's fine. Why am I nitpicking? I don't know. I'm sorry, this isn't a piece of testimony? More like a 5-year-old's apology?
What the heck are we supposed to do with 3 copies?
Yeah, all 3 copies?
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Man. Is badge used? Oh, what did we just spend the last 80 minutes on? We spent the last 80 minutes on establishing the fact that there is confusion about whether or not the victim drank out of his left hand or his right hand for the coffee cup, and whether or not the earpiece was in his left ear or his right ear. So, who the fuck knows, man? I don't know. Like, probably it's like, maybe there will probably be something about using a pen. I'm thinking like if we have a Phoenix Wright impersonator, then it's possible that we can also have like a Glenn Elg impersonator or something like that. Like that's where I'm at right now. I don't know. Like something like that. I can't. That's fuck this. Or maybe like the Glenn Elg impersonator was just also the Phoenix Wright impersonator. Like it's the same person. Maybe it's the same person and like he and the chef had like already like conspired and poisoned the dude like before Maggie started her shift or something like that. But like then that doesn't make sense. Why would Maggie faint? So I don't know. I can't, you guys. Let's go raid someone. This is Bobo's live. Thank God.
Thank God. Oh, dear God, you guys. Oh, this is probably like the least amount of fun I've ever had streaming Ace Attorney. Like, it's probably easily the least amount of fun. Out of how many hours do I have in this game? Like 85? You guys. I mean, we'll be back next week, obviously. But like, man. It's fine. Goodbye. Each game is around 18 hours? Yeah, unless you read all the dialogue out loud, I guess. Well, later.